Welcome back to my channel. This is the third part of the video series where I bikepack from the Netherlands to Istanbul. In the last video I made it to Zagreb, and here in this beautiful piece of footage you can see I'm actually trying to leave Zagreb. So this road was so busy, I asked a local. It was a national holiday and all the people were making their way to the Adriatic Sea. There's not that many roads in inner Croatia, so a lot of the roads are just like this, and it was like a one big traffic jam for tens of kilometers on end. Usually I could pass on the left, but it was a crazy amount of cars on that road. After I took a turn on a side road going towards my campsite, it all became a lot more quiet and a lot more beautiful. So that's a very good thing. I am going to a campsite just before the border of Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's my last campsite in Croatia, and I'm really excited for the next part of this trip. Bosnia and Herzegovina is the first country that I'm going to that I've never been to before, so I'm really excited for that. This is really a new chapter of my journey. So let's go to the campsite and I'll see you there. So I'm here on this campsite. Like I said, the owners were indeed Dutch. Really nice campsites, like fully in nature, like minimal sanitary things, but there's a toilet and there's a shower, so everything is good. And I'm currently cooking. I'm making some fish, good for the proteins, and then I'll make some pasta as well, and I have some tomato sauce and some cheese left. So this was my backup meal. I always take one meal as backup, so I can always cook something, because today the stores were closed, so then I always have something. And I also have always the dried food that you put like the boiling water in, so that's also possible, but they're not like that tasty. This smells really good, so no, smells good. After that I cook the water, and I'll just wait a little bit for them to be heated and boiled and cooked, and then I'll eat. So I'm gonna enjoy my evening, enjoy my meal, and then I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'm going to Bosnia tomorrow, so a new country. So I'm in this beautiful area. Behind me on the road, I don't know if you can see it, behind the house is the Bosnian, this is the Croatian border crossing to Bosnia. So this is the Croatian, and the next one you can't see here is the Bosnian. That's why I film here, because this is like an actual protected border. I'm leaving the European Union, so it's done with the free traveling, and that's why I don't want to film the border crossing itself. That's usually they're friendly countries, but they usually they don't really like that, so I'm not doing it. Beautiful area, big climb, and I'm only halfway today, so I have 40 kilometers to go, but I did like 90% of the climbing basically. It's a really beautiful area. I didn't know much about this area. Like I've only been, like I said earlier, I've only been to the western part of Croatia, like Istria, but like I said, basically Italy is very coastal, very touristy, and nobody really goes here. So a lot of people are like waving and nodding, and they really like look at me, what's he doing climbing all these mountains. So really cool. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really looking forward to Bosnia. So I'm gonna go through. Let's see what's on the other side of the border. Bosnia and Herzegovina, welcome. So I'm currently in the city of Bihać, I think is how you pronounce it. I got a very nice room, so I'm happy, took a shower, now I'm walking to the city center. And I was thinking about my plan for the coming weeks, or the coming days. My initial plan was to go to Mostar, which is the city in Bosnia and what is it, like south. And it has like the famous bridge. But I was also looking how far Sarajevo is, because I've listened to some podcasts, I've seen some pictures, and I love history and everything. So Sarajevo seems so interesting to me that it would be a shame. Like, it's my first time in Bosnia, and I don't know when I'm coming back, or if I'm ever coming back. I don't know. I really like it thus far. So, but I kind of feel I would be wasting my opportunity if I would not go to Sarajevo. Let me explain a little bit better with the map here. This was my original planned route here in purple to Mostar, and here in red is the route that I'm actually going to cycle towards Sarajevo, which is about 300 kilometers from here. And a very good morning. I'm here in the city of Bihać. So I just loaded the route, and there's a climb from 11, almost 12 kilometers. So the big part of the climb is done. It's a little green patch, I'll show you on the Garmin. So I just did the whole patch. It was almost 12 kilometers, 500 meters is now almost at the top. It's pretty tough, but it's a 2-lane road up, so people can pass me pretty easily, and it's not very busy, so it's okay. It's very warm, but I'm happy I'm almost at the top, because I hope the view is going to be worth it. Like, as you're climbing, you don't see much of the view, mostly when you look back, but when you're going down or when you're on the top, then you can like actually see the good views. So I'm just taking a little rest, because there's a little small bit that's going actually down, just a very small bit, then it's going up for the last bit. So I'm going to eat some fruit and drink some water and everything, and then make me ready for the last bit. But then a big part of my elevation today is already finished, so I'm really happy with that. It's been really tough, but I hope the view is going to be worth it, and I'll show you, of course. So it's already dark, so I hope I'm visible. Yeah, so I'm in Bosnia, and I was looking for a place to camp, and I found this like park, and I asked people if they could speak English. So I was trying to find a tent place, and I asked, is it okay if I put my tent here? And they said yes. And then I went to the water tap, and I asked voda za piće, which means if it's drinking water. And then they invited me for beer and for food and everything. So 4 hours later, and I'm a little drank a little bit too much beer maybe for tomorrow. But it's really fun. Like, they really are really friendly. One of them could speak English, 2 of them could speak German, so I could switch between the languages. The other people only spoke Bosnian, but it's fine. So I didn't understand everything they said, but it's still a lot of fun. Like, I heard the hospitality about the people here, but I didn't expect it to be this real. But it's really, it is really real. I was only here for 2 days basically, and I already meet like amazing people and had an amazing story. I'll put a picture on here now. And yeah, these are the people I had company with for the past few hours. And so I'm gonna camp next to the river. This is the place I'm gonna put my tent. So there's a tent spot here. It's really flat. There's a parking lot here, and there is like behind the viewing point or whatever it is, I don't know what it is, there's like a staircase down to the river where I can like wash. So very good morning. Wow, I'm so really tanned. Yeah, it's morning, and this is the same place that I was a few hours ago with all the beer and all the Bosnian people. But there's water here and there's electricity here. It is around, I don't know, actually it's like just before 9 a.m. I think. Eating some breakfast, and then I'm gonna go do a short day. I think it is around 200 kilometers to Sarajevo. I'm gonna do 60 of it today. Big climb today, and there's a nice town, a nice little waterfall, and I think I'm just gonna stay in that town. So I'm currently in the town of Jace. The wind picked up quite a lot, so just a little voice over here. Jace is a beautiful town with a very old fortress on top of the hill. It also has a great series of waterfalls just inside the city center, so enjoy the drone footage here. Okay, I am just about to leave. It's 8:15 in the morning. So these are the options. It is 140 kilometers to Sarajevo from here, which is quite far from one day, including that 1,000 meter climb. There's not much in between. The last bit before Sarajevo, like the last 40 kilometers or something, 50, which is about the distance I would do on the last day. It's all farmland and busy roads, and there's nothing to camp or whatever. There's no campsites, no rooms, no nothing. So I can either go there or I can go to Sarajevo in one go, which means I will arrive like 6-7 p.m. at the earliest. 140 kilometers is a very long ride. So finally made it to the top, 2.5 hours, 20 kilo. I know, I'm just making a little video. I'm sorry, I'm just making a video. There's a cow looking at me, so interested. I'm finally at the top, 1,283 meters from 350, so major climb. I'm very happy. It's not very sunny, but I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna put my helmet back on, and it's probably gonna be down in like 10 minutes. So yeah, that's the climbing, and yeah, but it's already 2.5 hours later, and I only did like 20 kilometers. So I want to have some kilometers in the back in the next few hours. But enjoying the view. It's beautiful, and my cow friend's over there. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, enjoying it, but happy to go down as well. At about 80 kilometers to go, I sat down for a bite to eat, and one of the staff with whom I had a conversation with actually warned me about some big thunderstorms that popped up today, and they were given a warning about that we're going over the area that evening, even though all skies look very clear in this footage. So I decided to just man up and cycle the remaining 65 kilometers to Sarajevo. My legs were already dead and it was a very busy road, but let's go to Sarajevo. So just entering Sarajevo now, 140 kilometers further, and actually on the first bike lane in the whole country I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm really happy that I'm here. It's a really tough day, probably one of the toughest days. Okay, was about to get run over. Probably one of the toughest days I ever did on the bike, to be honest. 2,000 meters in elevation, lots of wind even now. But I hope it's worth it. I booked a room, 3 nights. I'm gonna do some relaxing. Let's check in, 5 kilometers to go, and let's eat something and then sleep early. Today I went out to explore Sarajevo. I went to a few museums today about the siege on Sarajevo. Really sad but very interesting topic to me. I ended the day with a free walking tour, and honestly I could make a whole video just about Sarajevo. So it is 6:30 in the morning. I'm on my way to the railway station in Sarajevo and I'm going to Mostar. So I bought tickets. So I'm here at the railway station, which looks like it's straight from the 1970s, 80s, which probably it is. So I will show you the scenic route as well, because it's supposed to be really beautiful. This is where I will end the video. Enjoy this footage of Mostar I took. Originally I was planning to do the whole Balkan section in one video, but I had so much cool footage and drones footage and stories in Bosnia that I felt like it deserved a video on its own. In the next part I will continue to new countries in the Balkans, so I'm really excited to show you that as well.